Commander Zaravas stood at the bridge of the Terran Vengeance, watching the holographic display show the impossible. The Kythera swarm, a collective consciousness of billions of biomechanical entities, had consumed 3 entire star systems in the past month. Their adaptive technology made them nearly invincible. They learned from every weapon used against them, becoming immune within hours. The Galactic Council had tried everything. The Zeltharian Empire's plasma cannons, the Vorthan Collective's gravity bombs, even the mysterious ancients' forgotten superweapons, all had failed. The swarm adapted, evolved, and continued its relentless march toward the galaxy's core. Captain, First Officer Chin reported, his voice tight with controlled fear. The Council's evacuation fleets are reporting total system failure. The swarm has learned to counter their shielding technology. Zara nodded grimly. 3 weeks ago, she would have been just another human officer in the Terran Defense Force, dismissed by the other galactic powers as representatives of a primitive backwater world. Earth had only joined the Galactic Council 50 years prior, and most species still viewed humans as crude newcomers who had barely mastered faster-than-light travel. But desperation changed perspectives quickly. Status report on the Prometheus Protocol? Zara asked. All systems green, Captain. But the Council representatives are still objecting. They say it's too barbaric. Zara almost smiled. Barbaric. The word that had followed humanity across the stars. While other species had developed elegant, precise technologies, humans had always chosen a different path. They built things that could survive, things that could endure, things that reflected their own stubborn refusal to surrender. The Prometheus Protocol was humanity's answer to an impossible problem. When every sophisticated solution failed, humans had done what they always did. They had looked to their own violent, chaotic nature for inspiration. Captain, came a transmission from the Zeltharian flagship. Surely you don't intend to proceed with this madness. The risk to nearby systems is acceptable. Zara cut him off. The swarm has proven it can adapt to any technology, any energy signature, any organized attack pattern. But there's one thing it can't adapt to. She turned to her weapons officer, Lieutenant Rodriguez. Initiate Prometheus Protocol. All vessels maintain minimum safe distance. What happened next would be studied by xenobiologists for centuries. The Terran Vengeance didn't fire sophisticated energy weapons or deploy elegant gravitational manipulators. Instead, it released something far more terrifying: organized chaos. Thousands of hunter-killer drones poured from the ship's bays, each one following different programming, different attack patterns, different objectives. Some were kamikaze units designed to detonate in random sequences. Others were equipped with obsolete human weapons, chemical E. Admiral Zexthal, Chen said, somehow knowing exactly who would be watching. You've spent years studying us, but you made a fundamental error. You observed us during peacetime. The human smiled, and it was not a pleasant expression. You see, we've been fighting each other for millennia. We've mastered every form of warfare conceivable, from primitive clubs to weapons that can crack planets. We've survived ice ages, plagues, and our own nuclear fire. War isn't something we do, it's something we are. Chin gestured to someone off-screen, and new data began streaming across the display: casualty reports, tactical analyses, psychological profiles of hegemony commanders. You wanted to see our military capabilities? We've been holding back, hoping you'd reconsider. But since you insist... Chen's expression hardened. Let us show you what a species that evolved by fighting itself can do to those who threaten its survival. The transmission ended, leaving the hegemony command in stunned silence. Within a month, what had begun as a conquest became a rout. The humans didn't just fight, they innovated in real time, adapted to every tactic, and turned the hegemony's own weapons against them. They displayed a terrifying combination of strategic brilliance and tactical ruthlessness that left even veteran military analysts speechless. As Admiral Zexthal watched his fleet retreat from the 5th human system, he finally understood. They hadn't surrendered at all. They had simply accepted the hegemony's challenge to demonstrate the art of war. And humanity, as it turned out, were masters of their craft.